Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. The sports world is buzzing with what might be the most shocking move in recent football history, and fans everywhere are trying to wrap their heads around it. Joe Burrow, the quarterback whose name has been synonymous with elite performance, precision, and a cool, calm demeanor under pressure, has reportedly signed a 3-year contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. This rumor, if true, could reshape not just the franchise itself, but the entire landscape of the league. Burrow's potential arrival in Pittsburgh has already sparked endless speculation about how his presence could redefine the team's offensive strategy, inject new energy into the locker room, and shift the balance of power in the division. Analysts are already imagining the scenarios in which Burrow's accuracy and leadership could elevate the Steelers' passing game to heights they haven't seen in decades. Conversations among fans have moved from disbelief to cautious optimism, as the idea of pairing a quarterback of Burrow's caliber with Pittsburgh's storied history is tantalizing beyond measure. There's a sense that this move, real or speculative, signals ambition, a desire to return the Steelers to perennial contention, and perhaps a broader statement about the future direction of the franchise. The rumors suggest that the negotiations leading to this agreement were nothing short of dramatic, with multiple parties involved, late-night calls, and behind-the-scenes maneuvering that reads like a script from a high-stakes sports drama. Executives are said to have worked tirelessly to convince Burrow that Pittsburgh offers not just a team in transition, but a platform for him to cement his legacy. The Steelers, traditionally known for their defensive identity, might be pivoting toward an offense-first mentality, and the presence of Burrow could be the catalyst that makes that pivot credible. Imagine the thought process of the coaching staff. How to build an offensive line that protects a quarterback of Burrow's precision, how to integrate weapons that complement his style, and how to manage a playbook that leverages his strengths while mitigating any weaknesses. The speculation alone has analysts weighing the pros and cons of the deal, with some arguing that Burrow's experience under pressure in high-stakes games makes him an ideal fit for Pittsburgh's demanding environment. Meanwhile, fans are debating endlessly on forums and social media, visualizing highlight reels where Burrow connects on deep passes with impeccable timing. It's a conversation that extends beyond the team itself, as rival franchises must now consider how to adjust to a Steelers offense potentially led by one of the best quarterbacks of his generation. The impact of a player like Joe Burrow on Pittsburgh's locker room cannot be overstated. Leadership in football extends beyond on-field execution, and reports suggest that Burrow's presence could instill a new culture of accountability, focus, and resilience within the team. Veteran players are rumored to be excited at the prospect of working alongside him, while younger talent might feel an immediate boost in motivation, knowing that they now have a mentor who thrives under pressure and understands the subtleties of elite quarterback play. Coaching strategies could be tailored around Burrow's ability to read defenses, adjust plays at the line of scrimmage, and execute under duress, fundamentally altering the way the Steelers approach both game preparation and in-game decision-making. Fans, too, are speculating about ticket sales and merchandise, imagining how quickly stadiums could fill up once Burrow takes the field, how broadcast ratings might surge, and how media coverage will intensify with each game. The ripple effects of this potential signing are enormous, touching every aspect of the organization from business operations to player development. The narrative being built in the rumor mill is one of transformation, suggesting that Pittsburgh is ready to embrace a bold new era centered around a quarterback who has consistently demonstrated the ability to lead, inspire, and execute at the highest level, even in the most challenging circumstances. Speculation also abounds regarding how this move could influence the division as a whole. Other teams, particularly long-standing rivals, are likely reconsidering their strategies in response to Pittsburgh's rumored acquisition. Defensive schemes may need to be adjusted, scouting priorities may shift, and front office discussions will inevitably revolve around how to counter a team potentially led by Burrow. Analysts are already imagining breakout games, highlight reel moments, and dramatic comebacks that could define the next few seasons if this signing materializes. There's a certain unpredictability injected into the league's dynamics, as fans and insiders alike debate whether this move gives the Steelers a definitive edge or whether the pressure of expectations could weigh heavily on Burrow and the organization. Rumors also point to possible roster adjustments, as Pittsburgh might look to acquire complementary talent to ensure that Burrow has the best chance to succeed. Whether it's strengthening the offensive line, adding dynamic receivers, or reinforcing the tight end position, the team appears poised to make a series of strategic decisions that align with a quarterback-centric approach. Every discussion, every speculative report, and every whisper in the sports media ecosystem contributes to a growing sense of anticipation that Pittsburgh is positioning itself for a dramatic transformation, with Burrow at the center of this unfolding narrative. Beyond the X's and O's, there's an emotional element to this speculation that resonates with fans. Burrow's potential arrival evokes memories of past Steelers legends and iconic moments, drawing a parallel between historic excellence and the promise of future glory. The psychological effect on both the team and the fan base cannot be underestimated, as belief and morale are often as critical as raw talent in determining success. Social media chatter paints a vivid picture of excitement, with fans imagining stadium chants, game day rituals, and community pride reinvigorated by the addition of a marquee quarterback. Media outlets are reportedly preparing special coverage, interviews, and deep dives into Burrow's career trajectory, further amplifying the speculation and building momentum for what could become one of the most talked-about stories in recent football history. The rumor itself has sparked debates about legacy, leadership, and the evolution of team identity, as Pittsburgh contemplates the possibilities that come with pairing tradition with a new era of elite quarterback talent. In essence, the narrative being constructed is more than just a transfer. It's a cultural moment, a story that intertwines history, expectation, and the tantalizing allure of a bold new direction in professional football. Finally, the broader implications of this potential signing extend beyond Pittsburgh or even the division. If Burrow indeed joins the Steelers on a 3-year deal, rival franchises across the league must consider how to counterbalance the offensive threat he represents. Questions arise about draft priorities, free agent acquisitions, and coaching strategies designed to keep pace with a team suddenly positioned as a possible contender. The ripple effects extend to media coverage, fan engagement, and even sponsorship opportunities, as the narrative of Burrow in Pittsburgh offers a compelling storyline that can be leveraged across multiple platforms. While the deal remains speculative, the discussion surrounding it suggests a seismic shift in perceptions, expectations, and strategic planning within the league. For the Steelers, it could mark the beginning of an ambitious, aggressive, and transformative chapter, while for fans and analysts, it offers endless fodder for debate, analysis, and storytelling. The rumor of Joe Burrow in Pittsburgh has captured imaginations, sparked heated conversations, and set the stage for a saga that, regardless of its eventual outcome, will be remembered as a pivotal moment in contemporary football lore. As the rumor of Joe Burrow signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers continues to swirl, discussions about his potential impact on rival teams have taken center stage. Analysts are speculating on how opponents might adjust their defensive strategies, particularly those who have historically relied on disrupting quarterback rhythm to dominate games. Burrow's presence changes the calculus entirely. The timing, anticipation, and precision he brings force defenses to rethink their approach, potentially prioritizing speed and coverage versatility over traditional schemes. Rival coaching staffs are reportedly examining every throw, scramble, and audibling pattern from Burrow's past performances, trying to predict how he might exploit weaknesses in defensive setups. Meanwhile, fans of opposing teams are expressing a mix of frustration and excitement, knowing that a quarterback of Burrow's caliber could turn what were once manageable matchups into high-stakes, high-drama encounters. Speculation extends to game day atmospheres, with expectations of electrifying finishes, highlight reel plays, and unforgettable sequences that could define seasons. There's also chatter about potential psychological effects on the opposition, as players face the daunting task of containing a quarterback renowned for composure under pressure, accuracy in tight windows, and leadership that inspires teammates to elevate their performance. The rumor alone has created a ripple effect, forcing coaches, analysts, and fans alike to reconsider conventional assumptions about competitive balance in the league. Beyond tactics and rivalries, the financial and market implications of this speculative move are already being analyzed with intensity. A player like Burrow reportedly brings not only skill but also commercial value, boosting ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and media attention. Fans are speculating on how quickly stadiums could reach full capacity, imagining lines for jerseys and memorabilia adorned with his name. Sponsorship deals may become more lucrative as brands see alignment with a franchise making a bold, headline-grabbing move. Advertisers could anticipate primetime game slots featuring a quarterback of Burrow's prominence, ensuring maximum exposure for both the league and the team. Market analysts suggest that local businesses might also feel the effects, from increased foot traffic on game days to elevated engagement in community events tied to the Steelers. Even fantasy football enthusiasts are reportedly adjusting their projections, assuming Burrow's presence will elevate scoring opportunities and reshuffle rankings. The rumor, therefore, isn't confined to the field. It's influencing a broad spectrum of economic and cultural considerations, painting a picture of a franchise poised not only for athletic transformation, but also for amplified visibility, relevance, and profitability in the sports world. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The potential ripple effects of Burrow joining the Steelers also extend deeply into coaching and roster decisions. Speculation suggests that the coaching staff may pivot towards schemes that maximize Burrow's unique abilities, emphasizing a fast-paced passing game, innovative play action, and quick reads to exploit defensive mismatches. Reports indicate discussions around drafting complementary talent, acquiring free agents, or even adjusting existing player roles to create an environment optimized for a skill set. Veteran players might be repositioned to provide additional protection or develop as reliable receiving options, while younger athletes could gain mentorship under one of the league's most astute quarterbacks. There's also talk of expanding the playbook, incorporating complex formations and layered routes designed to capitalize on Burrow's precision, anticipation, and ability to read defenses on the fly. The coaching staff is reportedly weighing how to balance long-term development with immediate competitiveness, ensuring that the offensive approach doesn't overwhelm the team's identity, but instead enhances it. The rumor, in essence, is prompting a complete reimagining of team philosophy, fostering speculation that Pittsburgh could evolve into a model franchise where elite quarterback play is the cornerstone of organizational planning, culture, and ambition. Meanwhile, the fan reaction continues to fuel the narrative, with speculation taking on a life of its own in digital spaces. Online forums are flooded with debates, predictions, and imagined highlights that stretch the bounds of possibility but reflect a deep engagement with the storyline. Fans are speculating about Burrow's synergy with key targets, his potential chemistry with emerging stars, and how he might inspire previously underperforming players to reach new heights. The psychological impact on supporters is profound, as belief in the team's future success grows in parallel with the rumor itself. Even casual followers of the league are reportedly captivated, drawn to the drama, intrigue, and potential significance of what would be a transformational signing. Social media amplifies every whisper, rumor, and analysis, creating a feedback loop that keeps Burrow's hypothetical presence in Pittsburgh at the forefront of public discourse. The speculation is no longer confined to experts or insiders. It's a shared experience that fuels identity, community, and the collective imagination of football enthusiasts worldwide. Questions about Burrow's adaptability to Pittsburgh's environment also dominate the rumor landscape. Analysts are considering how his playing style will integrate with existing systems, the challenges of adjusting to new coaches, and the cultural fit within the locker room. Reports suggest that Burrow's professionalism, work ethic, and intelligence make him a candidate to adapt quickly, but speculation remains about how he might navigate a city with passionate, demanding fans and a storied history of success. Comparisons to previous quarterbacks in similar situations abound, with predictions about immediate impact, leadership influence, and long-term legacy. Conversations explore how Burrow's approach to high-pressure games could influence playoff aspirations, shaping narratives that span seasons and rivalries. The rumor is infused with a mix of optimism and cautious inquiry, balancing excitement for potential transformation with realistic assessments of challenges ahead. Each analysis, opinion piece, and fan debate adds layers to the story, turning a single contract rumor into a multifaceted discussion that captivates multiple audiences and drives sustained engagement with the franchise's evolving narrative. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.